Jahangir, just moving away very quickly from the US to what we've already seen in Europe, because that seems to be another bloc that's going through its own problems. ECB defied the US and moved with the rate cut in its last meet. What are your thoughts on that, and what do you think are the major risk factors for central banks globally?
So I think, our, ECB basically had telegraphed that they were going to cut rates for 3 months back, right? So they had to cut rates. We expect one more rate cut in the remainder of the year. If you look at other central banks in Europe, the Swiss National Bank has cut rates. We are expecting the Bank of England to start rate cutting in August. But I think if you look at other developed market banks, I'm not talking about Bank of Japan, where the next move is going to be a rate hike, but all of them are pointing to this very shallow rate cutting cycle. This is not, even the Europeans are not enthusiastically cutting rates. The only people who had enthusiastically cut rates were the emerging markets in Latin America and in Central Europe, who had taken rates to astronomical highs back in 21 and in 22. But beyond them, almost all the rate cuts that we are looking at in terms of central banks are essentially much more shallow and prolonged rate cutting cycle, because the same dynamics holds, which is that goods inflation has come down, has brought down inflation from its high, but service inflation remains sticky, and it remains sticky almost in all of developed market world.